Birds are now up.
It's not worth thinking about, yet here I am. Did someone forget their door open? Venturo Delon, Venturo Delon. There we go.
So the Officer Delon.
Morning, Chief Palace.
Good morning.
Morning, Chef.
Hello.
The usual breakfast and
What'll it
coffee.
be? Of course.
Good morning.
Thank you, Chef.
You are very welcome. Get him, killer. Good day.
Water, please. Good morning, Chef.
Good morning. And isn't it a wonderful day? Right there.
Indeed.
One water.
Sounds
Right there.
excited.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy. Next.
Have a
Chief.
good
Good day.
Ciao.
Salve, salve. What can I get for you?
Coffee and just a nutrient brick to go.
Of course.
What's with the good mood?
Why'd you ask?
Just curious. I was just curious if you were happy about your promotion.
Promotion? Oh yes. It's not about that, I just thought maybe, if I'm happier, I won't be so angry.
I suppose you're right.
I'm going for this new carving scheme next.
Brick.
He does need his brick.
Of course. To go.
Thank you.
Head engineer Mercer.
Yes?
Morning,
I believe
Chef.
it is possible
I could
that
get
the
something
temperature gauge within room 7 has
substantial today.
malfunctioned.
That would be nice.
It may need
Ah yes, nutrient block.
oversight or
Coming right
repair.
up.
I
All your
shouldn't
daily
expect much.
needs.
I guess.
What?
Who has said this?
Nothing. Just thinking to myself. Thank you, Chef.
This is not good enough? Well, tell me what you want. Maybe give me a day to prepare it and it will be done. Supplies
Beef.
aren't what they used to be though. Beef?
Something with beef in it.
Well, I can 3D print you a steak.
Good enough for me.
Yes.
Advertise to me.
I warn you though, you're going to... Not everything you need.
I just want to feel the sensation of eating fresh meat again.
What's your favorite
That's
cut?
all.
You and me both.
I do like a good sirloin.
Very well.
Smells like meat. Good enough for me. Thank you, Chef.
You're very welcome.
Morning, Officer Delon.
Morning shift crunch.
My usual one. Rock.
Archer's open. Sorry.
You're not going to get me to like 3D print anything?
Not today. And I would have given you notice in advance.
Oh.
Ah, who'd have thought? Somebody...
Starting to feel the effects of the lack of variety already.
A good soup. That probably
Indeed.
would be
I find
What
myself
do you
already
feel
sick
like?
of the
Like
taste
tomato
of
and basil or
nutrient block.
carrot and
It's
coriander?
dragging
Leafy
on me a
potato?
bit.
fun. I'm thinking leafy potato, but that's just
This
we'll
is
save it for it.
Minestrone? Minestrone?
admittedly bland, but the texture of meat brings me back home.
Maybe.
Fair enough.
Better later. You're the chef.
I mean, I'm not much for a coffee drinker, but me having my morning coffee is a way for me to remind that
Pass on the perishing.
I should not be in full military mindset.
Not exactly a military vessel,
Exactly.
though I haven't exactly become accustomed to the coffee yet. We didn't exactly have it on my planet.
It's an
I find
acquired
it tastes
taste.
like so bitter. I just can't get used to it. I don't find I need the energy either. I'm typically wound up enough.
That does make sense. Good morning, Mar.
Good morning.
Thank you, Chef. Amazing how much that machine can do.
A great appliance. Let me guess. One biomatter, please. Enough to
Come
sustain
sit at the
an
meat
entire
table.
Hmm.
Yes, please.
You've had this.
Oh,
You
I
got the
love
sirloin
consistency.
cut as well, I assume.
Oh,
I'll
of
unwrap
course.
it for you.
One of the best.
I've had better.
Hey, what's
Well-
3D printing there seems to
Ready to go in?
change the texture ever so slightly, but it is meat.
And it is always worse than the real thing.
Oh, very well.
That is
Take this.
precious hard to get out here.
Indeed.
Until I get an apology.
I'm sorry.
Well, as long as we do not have to get to the point of having to specifically ration our supplies, I feel we are well off enough.
We run into enough
A connoisseur.
things out here. Who doesn't seem incredibly scarce? Or at least hard to
If
get.
I'd known,
I think it's
if
best.
I'd known he could have been 3D printing food this entire time, I wouldn't have been dealing with a nutrient block.
Of course. If you would like a moose, please let me
I
know.
would recommend
I would try to
eating them at least to some point, so that you at least are used to them.
Chocolate?
So that when we do not have the supplies to 3D print, you can at least
Captain, permission to make a moose for tomorrow.
handle them.
Very well.
I'm a carnivore at heart. It's hard to eat
What?
anything that isn't meat.
Hello to you too.
Okay.
And that's not a metaphor, I'm literally a carnivore, my heart included.
Mm.
Just interest.
I'm lucky enough to be an omnivore, but even still, it's hard to beat.
That was the one bit of genetics I didn't get blessed with.
Nice cold water. There you go.
Mm.
Captain.
You pull the cap off and
Salve. Captain on deck. Everyone.
Good arm.
Up or something?
Yes. I got pretty good at throwing, you know,
Fresh energy then.
small grenades and such. They're very commonly used. I'm quite used to the arcing of it.
Do you think you could tap into the reserves and roast some elk tree for this morning?
Yes, I guess so. Any special fish?
Just
Seems like today is everyone's, as they call in some human cultures, the cheat day,
You are from the same.
where you break from the normal matani or the specific diet.
sure.
Or is this?
I think the crew simply figured out they could have something that isn't a nutrient block, and
I think today would
jumping
be a
on
special
that.
occasion for the both of us, yes.
Mm.
Is it special?
First time I've heard of it until today.
Sorry, I'm not questioning the captain. If coming
Um,
right up, please take a
Might
seat.
as well take advantage of it.
I fear we'll all be eating nothing but nutrient blocks soon enough. Let's hope that day comes later.
Galaxy, I'll have you know.
Of course, Seth.
That's only
Hopefully we
saying
can
so
find
much.
enough ports to stave off that hunger.
Well, like it was brought up, I believe yesterday, the idea of going on hunts on planets that have less industrialized areas and more wilder areas. That is a possibility.
But if you do decide to do that, just so you know, when it comes to looking over living beings and finding out what you can eat, I'm an expert.
Duly noted. I will keep that in mind.
Good.
Though I do think... no. Biology on different planets differs quite a bit from what I understand.
Mm.
I doubt everything. Then again, the biology of our crewmates differs quite a bit, so who's to say it might hurt one, but not the other?
It is very much something the science would need to check.
Mm.
I require my cooking implement.
Right.
I'm finished. I've been finished for a while now. I'll handle it.
Oh, leave your stuff upon the table. I shall deal with it.
Hmm?
Leave your
Yeah.
things on the table. I can deal with those.
Right.
Appreciate it.
I'll be back right soonish.
Good on
I
you,
assume
bro.
this is allowed,
Appreciate it.
since it.
Yes, if he's
Hmm.
cooking something for the captain, then sure.
Hmm. And they can normally do not cut through science. Mercer? What was that yelling I was hearing over there?
Yes, I'm a little. I guess I would like to say
Ah, why thank you.
There's not a way to eat this. It's embarrassing. Yes, I imagine it feels uncomfortable. Yes. Allow yourself to squeeze it out. I do not have a mouth. You have to suckling, would you not?
Beautiful.
You're very hard to understand. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
It's okay.
What, are you interested?
No, I'm just waiting if you require it from further, or should I lock it up already?
Something about you don't have a mouth.
Nope, I am finished. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Alright.
Did you notice my safety though? I treated it like a weapon. I didn't point it at anyone.
I did. Good job on that. Even after the fact.
I'm learning.
That's the important part.
One plate, two plate.
Oop.
Pardon
Officer
me,
Cross.
Delon?
Just getting a cup of tea. I'll be with you all shortly.
His cooking is concluded, I take it?
Yes. It was quite a fast process, actually.
Well, yes, when you're cooking things with a laser rifle,
Mm-hmm.
does tend to be quite fast.
You're not wrong there. It's uncommon for Officer Tashir to sleep in, but first time for everything.
Well, I typically don't sleep in. I'm usually here before anyone else. But I have my days. I'm sure Tashia does too.
The only reason why I take my time getting here is because I take a shower clean myself, then go to take a breakfast before I head in. The only time that habit really was broken was the day of the incident in Sirius room.
Fair enough routine. I get myself up earlier, usually a decent chunk before the night shift ends and our shift begins. Just so I can keep an eye on things. And get an early start should we be having issues. Which today seems like we are rid of them. Nothing of note. I was thinking about doing it. I was doing it like a systems check, ensuring the ship's countermeasures are still functional. Should we find ourselves in that kind of trouble?
Thankfully, thus far, the worst we have had to endure is the out of nowhere supply drop.
Indeed. It is nice that we haven't been, well, directly attacked.
At the end of the day,
the ship is already held together by duct tape. I doubt it will hold well against an assault.
At the end of the day, ship-to-ship combat is very much a risk business. If one wishes to make the most out of it, it's easier just to board or assault the team on the ground.
Indeed. The goals of most pirates and whatnot isn't to destroy, it's to steal. And kill. Likely. So at least we have that going. Still, it's not out of the question. Who's to say that the Kettleheads decide one day to eradicate us? Though they are a gang of salts, I doubt they exactly have a fleet.
And I'm sure they would not be foolish enough to attack a UPA-sanctioned ship without good reason.
Something tells me they're not exactly wise. But who's to say? A countermeasures check would ensure we are ready for such an eventuality. I'll get on the front console and get on that then.
Right. I'll be doing I'll do a quick patrol.
Good. Keep me informed.
Oh, they have a whole system now. That's great.
That's good.
Just something I wanted to get out of the way before it could be an issue.
Yes.
I heard some disturbing rumors lately about code and the AI. I hope that's not going to be a problem.
I don't believe it is. Either way, it should be the...
Monogrel?
Morning.
I guess Officer Cross is a bit busy today. Everything alright, you two?
Yes. How is?
Just being more on the quiet side of a day today.
Yes.
Do I get some medical? The less news, the better.
Yeah. Less people have to be.
The worst I can, the worst I could see you getting in the future for issues is if you find a planet with possible things for some of the members to hunt some fresh meat. The worst we might get is some stomach bugs in case the meat does not agree with some crew members who wish to partake.
No, most plants on in those known space. They can pick out healthy ones while there. It gives me time to grow my mini garden. And then we only have mushroom.
Right. Who knows, maybe we'll find a place to land today or stop by. Who knows?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Well, I'll be in contact if anything comes up, but for now, it seems we're having a somewhat quiet day.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Though I guess the most interesting part about today is multiple people asking Chef for more unique foods, having learned that he is capable of such things. Even if printed meat is not as great as actual meat.
Actual meat would be
It is why a few of the members are interested in the whole idea of going on a hunt.
with like some plants.
Well, for most of them, they're missing the proper textures and tastes of meat. It's most of the carnivores, or the, well, I guess in Chief Conscious, meaning the omnivores, but he prefers meat, it seems. I've been in the military long enough that anything is good as long as I'm fed.
Anything good as well as biomass. But has been a bit since had any decent greenery to consume.
Right. Well, if a situation comes up, I'll point out them. If there's any away teams, maybe point out to them that some fresh produce will be also preferred, not only just the meat.
Can we make a small area for gardening room?
I believe that's what the hydroponics is for, isn't it?
Specifically for medical herbs.
Ah.
And also, mainly also mushrooms. Someone on ship cannot be near mushrooms at all.
Ah, I see. Makes sense. Thankfully, I guess the worst I have is electricity because of the extra arm. That's sworn I saw something, but I'll see what that was. Hopefully it was nothing. Well, we'll see you later, Mar, Valerie.
See you later.
I don't usually come down here, do I? Outside of just going to sleep. Well.
Hey. Do you know where the rest of the security is?
I believe Shiv Kanch went to double check on some of the defense systems of the ship. Double check that everything is working fine. Last time I saw Officer Cross, they were with Mercer. Something about something they needed to figure out now, rather than later. Do not know where they went after that.
Okay. Do you think Gunch will be back anytime soon?
I can always call for him if it's necessary. I believe he said it would be in the front console, and I assumed it would be somewhere in the bridge, but... yes, it's not here, so...
I'm fine waiting for him if he's busy. I got something kind of important for, I don't know, head of security, all of the ship?
What? That does sound something I should inform you.
How much does security know about Siri? Other than that she tried to kill herself in my room the other day.
We have some facts about her that have come from Officer Cross, as they have taken it upon themselves to go through the public files.
Okay, so maybe Cross found the same things I did, but I'm just gonna double check and make sure that security is already aware of a lot of the surveillance that she's been doing on us since she showed up on the ship.
Surveillance.
This is new? You guys don't know about this?
That is new to me.
I was able to get access into her data pad and learned quite a bit of things, specifically a series of messages that were being sent out to a... hold on, let me check.
Narsec.
My tablet and check the name. Yes, Narsec, exactly. Do you have any idea who that is? Because I don't, even from the files.
I am fully aware.
Great. I'm not. But what I got off of her datapad was a series of detailed reports on information about nearly every crew member on the ship. Our weaponry, our weaknesses, our work schedules. We have my sleep schedule is because I was in the same room as her, and that's fun. I think this is sort of shaping up into, like, at least for my opinion, someone that shouldn't be on the ship anymore.
That is something that is only an opinion taken by the head of security and the captain. I can understand though where you're coming from with that sentiment.
Unless everyone's fine with all the personal information about us being reported to a Commander Narsec.
They are a fleet captain of the UPA. Such information will not leak into any public channels. At worst, it will just be filed in the UPA files as normal. Of course, though, the fact that it goes through him is the questionable part, but that is an UPA problem, and I will definitely bring this up with Chief Conch and possibly Captain if it comes up.
Right. Do you know anything about the transmission that was sent from Commander Narsec to Siri the day before the incident overnight?
Yes, I have been made aware.
Do you have any idea what it meant by that she failed her purpose?
I believe it was due to the fact that the captain sent a message to Captain Narsec regarding her, and I believe that was her failure to not be noticed or to bring attention to herself.
Okay, so we had a mole tracking our every move, but it was somebody who's supposedly on our side. Someone trying to keep tabs on us, I guess, to make sure we're doing what we're told to do.
It might be them just trying to gather information. and to keep themselves in the know, but this is definitely not a great way of doing it. As much as I would have opinions, I cannot really say them just actively, especially to what is technically a civilian. No offense.
Wow.
The point is, though, that I will not dig too deep into this, lest you get pulled into politics that you might not want to take part in.
I'm not as worried. I'm not worried about it as far as I can report it to security, but
Yes.
I'd like to not continue to be silently observed without my knowledge by people that I don't know.
The best course of action for that right now is to ask the captain to give an order to Siri for that. I do not believe any other way of truly stopping it. On the other hand, though, you are obviously being surveillanced all the time by the AI, though not in, of course, that detailed of a way, but that's for your own safety and for the safety of the ship.
Everyone across the ship will feel the ship abruptly stop and slightly go flying backwards as the engines have shut down entirely. Resume.
Oh, I don't like that sound. Do you hear that?
What I thought. I'll be in the bridge.
That is the sound I hate. The sound of nothing. The lack of the sound of engines is the worst.
The engineers were fucking with the engines, from what I heard.
While we were in transit.
When else would they do it? Where the fuck are we going?
I do not know where Chief Crunch is right now.
I'm right here.
Yep. According to Archer, the engineers were working something with the engines. This might be possibly something gone awry with it.
Gunch, this is Grawl. Mercer has requested a scan before or allowing me to exit the ship.
I'm going to suit up.
This is Gunch. Understood. We will perform a scan before you go out.
Could I be of use, sir?
At the moment, I'm not really sure what you can do. I'm gonna go perform that scan, Rudik.
Archer is already on the fridge. Ask their help.
Good. What? I'll tell him. Yes, the engine's installed. Engineering is on it. We're going to scan outside the ship to ensure we are not under
What could they
threat.
do?
They're all of you on alert, if you will. Right. I'm heading to the bridge to perform that scan. The rest of you, pay mind to the airlocks, if you would.
Yes, this is why.
Understood. Test.
feel free to stand with us and be on deck should you be needed.
Ooh, maybe one of those stun pistols. Papa.
Do you know what has happened?
The engineering was working on the engine.
Could be.
Something must have gone awry.
Could be. Pirates.
There is currently no reason to believe it is pirates. It might just be just engineering failure.
Oh, God.
But what if they shot a long-range EMP beam at our engines, turning our engines off, so then we're then slowed down, and then whilst they're gonna wait for us to spacewalk and then come and go.
I hope for that.
An electromagnetic pulse would affect more than just the engines.
That is true.
I
think the ship is just, you know, a coffin. That's all.
Have you seen Mercer?
Wait.
I believe Mercer's... Don't worry, I will be patrolling the corridors for now until the situation is resolved.
I'll come with you. It's the safest place.
It is a thing to question why the engineering is working on the engines whilst we are mid-transit. It is like trying to add spices to a meat while it is still in the correct lines.
Yes. Risky business.
I believe that's an officer's cross. Yes, to fix the issue, yeah.
That'll be fine.
They were given this job, so that's all the trust I will have on them.
Maybe we should get this ready to go, just in case things go wrong.
There will be a science and security chip. This. This is quite the timing.
Maybe we should check on the engineers that went up to the reactor. Sorry, I don't want to tell you how to do your job. I'm just very scared.
This is the most maybe directly affecting all of us. Wait. Wait, the engine? No.
Venturo?
No, I believe the issue they had with their power reactor, not their engine. Where's Mercer? He reminds me, he remembers better.
We are somewhat dead in the water at the moment.
Pirates do love an easy target.
My thoughts exactly.
Do we know the reason?
Software issue with the engines, it seems.
I see.
Or perhaps hardware. I think they're still sorting it out.
Looks like we'll be doing more than checking the guns if we do go out.
Indeed.
Remind me, who was in that derelict ship with me? It was me, Mercer. Was
I saw you, Chip, Meyer, Mercer, and
Meyer, yes.
One other, I don't remember the name.
Natalia?
Yes.
Right, Meyer. I'll see if
I made a point
she
of
remembers.
tracking who came out the window.
There's something I have in mind, and I hope I'm wrong. I'm double-checking some facts.
I'm going to remain on the bridge in case anything does approach.
Selfish. I can only tell though when.
Meyer, you remember the direct ship we
Yes.
were in a few days ago?
Yes, I remember distinctly.
Do you remember the files of the last things that happened? Do you remember if the incident that the ship had happened was the explosion of their core, their power supply, or was it their engines?
I think it was the engines. Why is the same thing happening to us?
Our engine seems to have an issue right now. That's worrisome. I'll bring this up with I'll bring this up with Cross, as he's the one who apparently touched with an psychically enhanced item from the ship.
Is it, Captain?
Mercer! Quick double check. In the derelict ship. I double checked with Mara, I'm gonna triple check with you. Was the issue that ship originally had, was it an explosion of their engines?
Yes, but if our engine exploded, we would know it.
Yes, but if it's something issue with the engine, what is to say it's not due to something we picked up? Possibly the
Well, that's why we're stopping.
Right. I'm worried it is the item.
Possibly. Either way, I'm going to have you and Tashir stationed around it. I want you to keep science secure. And keep those objects secure.
Understood.
No clue yet why the engines are dead. If we land, I'll have a couple people go out and look it over.
Most ships are capable of plotting their own courses. I believe as we are on a exploratory mission, and places that we are going are not charted. The ship's navigation computer and AI may be confused as to our destiny.
Commander Gunch, if this is what I suspect it might be, we do know that our systems may have been slightly compromised by Atlas. Please keep in mind that the vessel that we just salvaged was an Atlas vessel, and its engines ceased. Shortly after the engines exploded, when engineering attempted to mess with them. Argyle out.
Understood, Argyle. If the engineers are currently heading to mess with them, perhaps hold them back before we understand what the cause of this is.
Officer Delon,
Yes.
might we have access to lock his crate in security?
Shir is going to need to talk to you.
Why? What? Oh, there he is. Hi.
Yeah.
I'm already in position.
I was all around the ship. What the fuck? Okay.
I was in medical talking with Meyer before I met with the captain.
The one place I didn't check.
Mm.
Okay.
Right.
These two are at your disposal.
Thank you. I will need one with Dr. Tally, that way we can lock 3 of the artifacts up, and then one to go with me, so that we may lock this one up. Please.
I'll help Tally. You can help.
Right. Shall we?
I'm ready whenever you are ready.
and placing the artifacts within
Right.
boxes.
Do you need me help me to transfer the item or?
In boxes.
Here. Are they?
I'm sorry.
Do you need my help to transfer it or just keep an eye on?
I just need your help to open a secure location to fit this box in and then lock it up.
If you want
To security then?
In case. Yes, please.
Alright.
Hi, Chef.
Good. It is quite worrisome as the current situation is eerily similar to what happened to that derelict ship before its complete shutdown. Well, not shutdown, complete dereliction into the space.
Well, let us hope that our engines do not explode.
For secure, we have the weapon lockers, but might be better to lock it up into the brick for now. Or does the box need to just be out of reach of most?
I would prefer that it gets locked in there until we take prisoners if necessary.
Understood. And this is the psionically charged item?
Correct. The Dr. Howie is getting the other three. Or cashier has them, I believe. At least one of them. I can ask if they need further assistance. Do you have all three, or should I go get another?
Callie has one, I have two.
Wonderful. We locked them in the holding cell.
I shall open it. It's the most secure place we have outside of the weapon locker.
Just do with my foot. Put it on the bench in the.
The back bench is where the first item is.
This is true.
This one? The one over there.
Put them on the bench next to you. There's space there.
Thank you.
It's a bit of a small cell. Not as small as mine, but.
Well, for the most part, we should hopefully not need to use the holding cells.
No.
Thank you for your assistance.
Yes, thank you.
Of course.
That would have taken a considerable longer time.
Until further notice, I believe we should have at least one security member be present, just in case, so that nobody will attempt to get to the items in any way.
I can sit with that individual if you'd like.
I volunteer to never do it.
That is fair. I have nothing against
Lovingly, I love this job. I would get so bored.
I believe the temptation to want to research the artifacts would be too great.
Currently, the biggest issue is now. Hopefully, we do not follow the same footsteps as the previous owners of the items. As the next step, based on the information we have, is the failure and explosive end of the engines. However, the engineering is informed. Engineering has been informed of this. I'm sure they will take every precaution they can.
That is the hope.
We have a sub-ship, yes?
If anyone were to look out the windows, they would see the sky slowly turn into an actual atmosphere of a planet, hiding all the stars and such, behind clouds, so on and so forth. You'll see, looking out, plains and trees and the such. If you haven't seen them before, it might be almost foreign. Very different from an actual concrete jungle. As the ship is guided to a docking yard and comes to a stop.
Essentially a stop. Excuse me as I update the rest of security of the situation.
Perhaps.
Officer Delon here. Until further notice, the items are stored in the brig.
Could assist us in what is wrong with our ship.
Noted. Thank you, Delon.
What is wrong?
I haven't liked re-entering atmosphere. It makes my ears, like, kind of need a pop. They don't want to pop.
Engineering is in the mood.
I'll go in a bit.
Yes.
Don't need to do that.
Did it work?
No, it's just ringing.
I have been told that that is successful.
Well, but now I will stick here. If you wish to check up on the situation, Dr. Tali, Tashir.
It is.
Also, Tashir, if you see Shiv Kunch, once the situation is at the point where he no longer needs to be in full alert, tell him I wish to speak to him of something Archer has brought to my attention.
Okay.
I appreciate it. You don't need to bring it up if he seems busy with the conversation or something. This is basically just something that, when available.
Alright, you know what? Since we kind of have some time, because I really don't want to leave. Have you ever had someone try to pursue you romantically, like ever?
Excuse me?
Just humor me.
The closest I have had is back in decades ago, when I was still in schooling. If you even know what that is, based on how your planet has been, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Back then, people have lots of free time. it's both academic but also social. So there were a few people I was interested in, they were interested in me, but nothing that stuck long term. Not once the school years ended and people moved to different places. And then military happened, and in there you do not really have the time or the permission to pursue.
Fair. Mm-hmm.
What brought this idea up? I assume it's not the most common thing.
No. So, Chef was talking about getting stronger and then challenging me to a fight in the next 2 days. So
Oh.
I'm kind of having to see if I want to like decline or accept it, and I don't know. Mostly because I don't know romantic customs outside of my planet, and being challenged to a fight like that is basically them asking you out on a date.
That's not the most common way of doing it, so I will sadly
to be
assume it's not the mentality.
Yeah, but it's kind of ingrained into my brain, so it's like... I don't know what to do.
I believe in communication. Thus, simplest thing is to, if he does come to you and ask about it, just explain what it means, if you were to accept it.
Good day.
Hi.
I'm here to see if I could be of use. No one really has anything for me.
The current situation seems to be on the less dangerous side. The best we can do is avoid panic and keep an eye on things. In your case, it's to make sure that nobody starts unnecessarily consuming things due to stress. And in general, I'm sure you know how to see when people are more agitated. Maybe help them avoid that.
Yes, but understood. Just give me a call if you find anything.
Of course. He's quite focused on the action and combat being what means to be helpful, even though he has maybe one of the more important duties on the ship. When it comes to long-term survivability, at least.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hiya.
I was wondering when all this is sorted, Peach Gummy.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Well, you can do that. I can't do shit.
I've done basic training for a few people. I can redo the whole spiel and all.
I know the basic stuff. I listen.
Alright. Just get
If you like
yourself
it,
your
fine.
own training then. From what I understand, Mercer has asked Dallas to work on the bettering the system in the holodeck, so that we can have more varied ways of training. It is always interesting to see someone in their EVA suit for the first time and you do have no idea who it is.
Yeah, I didn't recognize, but yeah, that's Siri.
In the white one?
Yeah.
I would never have expected their EVA to be white.
Yeah.
Wait.
I didn't expect it either.
It might actually make sense in an urban environment. More lighter colors mix in with the general steel colors.
Yeah.
Obviously we noticed her easily because she was in full sprint.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're sending people out. Also, you say you would be so bored doing this duty, yet here you are sharing it with me.
Yeah, because I get to talk to you.
I appreciate that. I mean, it is better.
Look, solitary confinement kind of fucks you up, and the fact that you don't want to ever be alone.
I can understand that mentality.
Yeah.
I have spent not a long time, but some time. When you're going to military tribunal, they don't really give you the best of stay.
I'm honestly surprised I didn't go insane. Well, more than my race already is.
Siri? I saw the mess that was made in your bunk today.
Good to see you, Tashia. But you're finally.
Shiv Kanch,
I really need to sleep.
at some point I have something I want to talk to you about, unless Archer has come to you himself yet already.
On what matter?
You feel like there's an awakening happening.
He has gained some information that he wished to share with the security.
Those of us who have been around
I see.
a while.
I would hear it at a more opportune time. A group is about to set out soon, so
Just need to ask.
until then. Though I will be here in the room looking over the artifacts.
Same.
to discuss
I
while
think
they're gone.
until further notice, until the whole situation is sting and we have figured that they are not the cause, which I hope it's not. Until then we'll have at least one security officer here so that nobody starts trying to get any ideas. Dr. Tully themselves already has admitted that they could not be left alone here unsupervised, as their curiosity will get the better of them.
Indeed. Double check that that door is not only sealed but bolted, if you...
I believe that's what the systems here are for.
I'm here for Trident.
It's cooking there, right?
Yes.
Could be.
All of the sealed weapons are there. Most of our own weapons are of course in our own lockers, but those are also locked.
Come here.
My weapon is on my back 24/7.
Yes, I actually heard as much yesterday.
Yep.
I did not understand. I did not realize that you were to sleep with it too.
You never know. If something was to go wrong, I'd want to be ready for it the second it occurs.
Yes, but apparently your roommate is slightly worried of something going wrong and them being the recipient of it.
I am not so... My senses are not so blunted that I would mistake Grohl for the enemy.
Well, yes,
He's
but
red. I think I'd recognize him standing out.
yes, but according to him, your weapon fired during the night as you were holding it.
Security.
Hmm.
All of you,
I
please
think
be
that's
safe. We should be
You
back
as
shortly.
well, Argyle.
Keep in
Don't do anything
contact if
rash.
something happens.
Yes. I'll have my ears on comms in case anything arises.
It's like, is it really that weird to sleep with a weapon?
No, I think it's perfectly normal.
Yeah, it's completely utterly normal.
I've slept with a weapon every day since I was 16.
In some places of human culture where that is common, quite a few accidents happen, but also humans tend to have issues controlling them at times when it comes to anger and emotion, and especially protecting their homes.
Well, I know my firearm like it is a third limb. Whatever Grohl said about me accidentally firing it in the night, that is nothing but hot gas. I did no such thing. The safety is on.
I would
I
believe
just
as
know how to
much.
turn it off very quickly.
Sounds like something you should communicate with Kroll himself.
Perhaps you're right.
Chief, could use my gun,
Bane.
please.
Right.
Bashir, if you would open the locker for them.
I think it was this one down here. Yeah. Gun.
Thank you.
Gun.
Best of luck.
You are quite energetic today, Tashir.
Now I feel normal again.
I slept a lot. It's weird.
Seems those extra minutes of sleep really did you some good.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I think it's always a good day when my limbs don't feel like they're on fire. So, you know, extra energy's fine.
I think if my
Also, is it
limbs
better
felt like
to
they were on fire all the time, I think I would heck out. Sorry, what were you saying?
The one on fire thing, my nubs, not nubbies, my nubs sometimes feel like they're on fire, which is kind of strange because I never really felt what fire was, but I can kind of feel the sensation every so often, and I think it's what fire feels like. So I've been calling it what fire feels like. But, otherwise I can't feel pain. Anyways, is it better to sleep with a gun or a flashbang?
A gun, in my opinion.
When I was on my planet, since I was like a hatchling, I would have like a flashbang whenever I sleep. Just in case. Mostly because their eyes are really light sensitive. These are heavy.
It really does sound like there might be some sort of small issue in the nerve couplings. Then, if there's fire, maybe have at some point have either science or medical double check that everything is fine there. It
I
might.
don't have nerve couplings in these.
Yet you say you get a burning sensation, so definitely there's something happening there.
On my fleshies. Not my cybernetics. My fleshies. I also feel it on my back. And like where my tail was.
I'm no medical
It mostly
professional. Your
happens.
guess is as good as mine.
Yeah. What is it? It normally gets really bad, and then once it gets like super duper intense and like all I feel is the fire, my limbs start to not feel like my limbs anymore, and then I just kind of walk around in circles until they start feeling like my limbs again. Yippee! My limbs are fine right now. I'm just walking in circles because I have zoomies. Whee!
I mean, I do partially understand. I partially understand the whole not feeling like your limbs are your limbs. I have my own after all.
This is true.
I've
I'm
not
lucky
never.
enough to have kept all the ones I have.
I've not heard it gotten that bad with the whole mentioning of fire.
Aw. You know, losing all of your limbs in an explosion kind of fucks you up. But I don't know how it fucked me up. Because I don't understand my own brain. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you were questioning how you did not go insane
Sid,
doing. Yep.
if you're ready, meet us all at the airlock.
Understood.
Being in the solitary confinement and not going more insane than I already was insane is still kind of a surprise to me. My mom taught me how to, like, control my impulses to an extent, and that's why I got my job. But, so I had to, like, repeat all of those while I was in confinement, and that was the only reason why I didn't go insane, I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Repetition.
I mean, I have energy today.
Repetition, having something to give you the sense of normalcy. No, that is completely valid things. Really makes it sound like your race has bad impulses, but if you really are just taught how to control it, you can function quite well.
Relatively function. I was still kind of insane.
Yes, you did make a chloroform bomb just on a whim.
Yeah, because I was bored. I make bombs when I'm bored.
At least you have not been that bored after that then. Or is it the lack of materials?
Oh, no, there's always been stuff to do. So, you know, I don't need to make bombs. But I'll still make bombs if there's a bit of a downtime. Like, I made the door breacher when it was really bored and I needed to refocus. I make trinkets. Trinkets, bombs, explosives.
I hope you are paying attention to all this, Chief Conch, as the head of security.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Taking note.
I mean, while I say I'm no squad leader anymore, it does not change the habits I picked up during my time as one.
Naturally, I've had to draw up a lot of mine. I'm not exactly commanding the size force that I once was. It's different.
Very much so.
But not impossible to adapt to.
I will start this conversation. I want to talk to you right now, but I feel like we will not have the time to finish it. So, like you said, I'll wait for after this situation is cleared.
Fair enough.
I really wish it's not due to some sonic artifact that's for some reason has an effect on engines. Maybe some fuel reaction byproduct.
I'm hoping it's just some software issue, hardware. It's not psionic. Psionic would be a nightmare. A nightmare.
There's
Reactor?
I believe that's where the engineers were at the start when it all happened.
Ah. It's like, if they need someone to, like, check out a lot more of the reactor, I wouldn't mind helping. Kind of, you know.
If everyone could please finish up your scenes and respawn.
Well,
Oh boy, I can't wait to sit here for the next hour or two. Anyway.
yes, let us watch these cameras as we chat about menial things.
Technically applies to my big gun.
Anyways, welcome to the sheer.
Yep. You had your time to just ramble.
She was bored, but like, she couldn't make bombs, so she just rambled.
How was cleaning the blood out of my room?
I need to go get water. My throat
Yeah.
hurts already.
Yeah, you kinda just went on and on.
Siri tried to kill herself.
I'm like talking really fast, yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't got the chance. Are we?
If my players could please go to my left, and my NPCs please go to the right. Ryan, I will kill you.
Kalima.
I got that blank stare.
Alright. If my NPCs will please go in there. Players, if you could please go to Focus Characters 1. And NPCs, please go to not Focus. Yeah, go to Focus NPC 1. That's it. That's what we're doing.
Oh, I see. Called NBC1.
I will. Don't you fucking tempt me.
Ryan hopped into the NPC too.
God, I can't wait to kill these people. I'm so
The
so
fish
excited.
disappeared for a solid like 15 minutes. I was worried.
Oh, no.
I had a whole
Movie move.
I
will strangle you.
Conversation with the chef.
Yeah. Also, apologies. You had that conversation that she was supposed to be having with Tally, but Tally fucked off.
Oh.
Go! Sorry.
I can just do it like this. Hey, weird. Check this. Bam.
Have your voice mod on.
Goo. Goo.
Oh, I need to.
And it's go.
Hi, recording.
Go.
I
Let
shall
the
not
wacky
watch
race
some of
it.
those Discord channels.
Don't worry, Andre. I wasn't telling you what to do. I was suggesting you do it. I was telling everybody else.
The last thing I wanted to have
Suggest
fucking
this, and then it's my middle finger.
I can tell it was Ryan that put those in there.
No, not all of them.
Well, I can tell which ones you did put in. At least a couple of
I'm
them.
gonna look into get the spout thing so I can not
This-
need
this is,
things.
I think it's supposed to be a
Change that.
Right.
No, it's not a lake. No, I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
just a hole.
I think the geometry is fucked up. Actually,
I think your geometry is fucked up.
Thanks.
That's fucked up.
Without a shadow of a doubt, it is a hole.
Your voice mod is on.
Alright. Mine on or his?
Ryan, your voice
If y'all could please clone me. We have our male NPCs for the day. I'm going to cry.
How do I clone? It's not clonable.
Clone me.
Are we cultists?
No, you're not called it. Kind of? Not really.
Bald men! Bald men!
My head is so bald.
I'm staying bald. And I slap your bald fucking head. Where are you? Ah.
Bald! To your right! Bald!
Might need to change the positioning on that. That's a little weird.
Orange already had his bald head.
Bald!
Lila, you're in the wrong model.
He's fucking
I'm working on cloning you. It won't let me.
Then you're broken.
Yeah.
Dude, why does it keep going off? What the fuck?
Oh my god, please stop shooting for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Lila.
Oh god.
And then here's the female model.
You mean use the shotgun? Look
Come
like
on.
Gordon Freeman. This is not intentional.
Stop shooting!
No, no, no.
Stop shooting your guns, please.
You got lucky this time.
Do not smack my bald head.
Oh, yeah.
Cry.
Does anybody else want the female model before I change out of it?
Sorry, you were bold. I had to.
Okay.
Oh my god, Skrillex.
What?
I'm not hearing anything, so I'm gonna swap out of it. Moofy, where are you? Come here.
I'm right here. Hello.
Okay, it was the play space move.
Come quicker!
Ayo?
Huh?
I'm gonna be a human version
Here's
of
your
that
boy.
dog lady.
Oh, I see.
Wow. Mr. Freeman.
Gordon Freeman.
Indeed.
I can't remember her eye color.
And we'll go over that character
Purple.
in a bit. Now, let me test something real quick. Okay.
I'll tell
That's more like Gordon Freeman.
Sometimes.
If any of you want to do some climbing shenanigans, you can click toggle climb mode and climb up just about anything in here.
Says your stream is muted, just so you know.
Wait, I want to try and do the funny glitch.
Whee!
A and then O.
Okay.
I'm lagging.
You can yeet so far.
If there's anybody that isn't in map, please let me know now.
I've been to this
I
map
I
before.
crashed.
Actually,
I'm
you know
loading
what?
back in
This
right
map
now.
looks distinctly
You
like
get
the
in, we will
homeworld
continue.
I've envisioned for my
I
character.
want to try and make this as quick as possible.
Oh,
Both?
Oh, hey, look at me.
wow.
Wow.
I'm like a young man. I'm
My
strapping
thumbs
things
up
on
it.
me.
Nope, I cannot thumbs up. That is broken. My
I'm
thumbs up
strapping
doesn't.
did it.
Ready to join whatever cult is available.
Yes.
I see.
We're not a cult, man. We're just
Actually,
we're
Karma,
colonists.
come here. I have a special job for you. Come through the doorway.
Good luck.
Karma, come through the doorway. Thank you. You're gonna be Moofy's getaway vehicle. Yes. Phone me.
Ah! Yeah.
Yes. If you could use the car toggle. I need to test to make sure the seat actually works. Can you turn into the car? Fuck.
Dear Lord, this place has so good of a climbing
fucked it up.
spots.
It should be an easy.
The like Monster Hunter maps with the climbing, it's so fucking
Brian,
finicky
let
what
me
you can
know when you
crash.
get in the map.
Grab your neck, suplex, take out your spine.
This place is a shithole.
To the
Yes.
extremes.
Hit yourself with the
Anyway.
It took so long to
Get on me, or I'll kill all these people.
Oh, sorry.
Can I I watch?
What you do is you hold and then you
Yes,
flick.
watch.
Oh, you got it so fast.
Thank you.
You can go even further
There he
if
is.
you do this funny trick.
On me.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Work your, me for your wank.
No, you're not platform.
Someone
All right, everybody, please come back to spawn if you are not already here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Again.
Old people.
Hi.
I'm bold.
Yes.
I've learned.
Let me turn my nameplates on.
Same.
He's like a main character with it.
All right. As I've said already, if you want to climb around and get on top of just about anything, you can go just about anywhere on this map. Make sure you click on the climb mode. It'll actually make you do it. And if you need to toggle off post-processing and the directional light and everything, go for it. It's all local. Now, if you could follow me and I'll go over everything. For the most part, the players can do pretty much whatever they want with this situation. They can try and talk their way through it and basically convince us to leave, or they can just go in guns blazing, kill everyone if they wanted to. It's entirely up to them on how they want to deal with it. They want to do it stealthily, so on and so forth. Your boss will be Moofy's character.
Yeah.
Moofy, if you could turn into your dude.
What's our boss look like? Ooh, he's fancy.
This is your boss. His name is Carver Stone.
Carver Stone.
Yes.
Big eye.
Are you a Mason?
Stone carver?
I've caught
Kill that
so
one.
much stone in my high day. Anything of a voice today. What's his personality like?
What's his motivation?
I'll get to
What's my
that.
motivation?
And you'll kind of get a personality from that. So essentially, you're all essentially ex-Centurion workers. So you're basically ex-military. You have like actual tactics and stuff. You know how to fight. If you see any of these platforms or anything and those ladders and stuff, you can use all of those. So feel free. There's a lot of verticality to this map. This right here is going to be where the boss is going to be. If you want to set up in anywhere around here, the goons don't need to be around here if you don't want to be. You can be outside on top of like the garbage heaps and all that. You can do so. In fact, I would prefer that you do that.
Does he fighting you?
But as I was saying, you're all ex-Centurion workers. You all basically got fired and treated like shit. Fuck Centurion.
Kill that one.
No.
You can go throughout the entire place if you want. Again, just make the place look lived in. Again, I want people to be outside, inside, wherever you want to be. I do want people at the chain link fence. Basically just being guards and making sure nobody comes in. But essentially this whole group was formed because you guys couldn't find work anywhere else. Again, you got fucked over by Centurion. They kind of left you with nothing else, and you're living literally in garbage currently. You don't have a group name. You're essentially you're literally just people trying to get by with no other means. You're essentially a gang, but you don't see yourself as a gang. Karma, if you could please
Man,
come
I don't
back
think
here
I'm gonna
and
use
swap in
Play
and out of
Space
that model.
Mover. Yeah, I think the climbing messes with Play Space Mover.
It
I think
shouldn't.
you're fucked, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, like imagine they walk through that.
If there are any
and they just
questions,
see us
please
up here.
Ask them in Discord.
I mean, this looks like it's like a whole thing. So I don't know if your bullets
What
will
is
go
our
through.
what is our reaction to the players supposed to be like? What are we sort of doing here?
Yeah.
And what do
Well,
we do when
we're
people
not
show
gonna
up?
shoot them, hopefully.
This is your home. You don't want them to be here. You're basically just gonna ask them, state their business, ask them why the fuck they're here. If they want to talk to the boss and actually like try to talk to you and convince you, they can do so. You're not gonna be happy with them. You're gonna treat them like shit. Kind of deal.
How do we relate to the thieving issue that they're trying to solve?
Essentially the way they're supposed to be solving it is by getting rid of you guys.
So we've been stealing stuff?
Yes, you have been stealing stuff, and you have actually... You're all bad people. You've been stealing things and all that just to survive. You're not,
God damn it, my brain.
being falsely accused or anything.
Are we like stealing stuff on the sly, or are we like a gang
Oh,
that has
shit.
taken control of this
Nice
area of the
art.
city and we're like enforcing people?
You're essentially, as I said, ex-Centurion workers literally just trying to live. You can't work anywhere else, so you're stuck with stealing from people, namely the either corporations or the actual like higher ups in the community to survive. You're not going after like families and the such. You're basically just going after the people that can live without it. The goal for this, by the way, at least your guys' goal, is if they try to shoot at you or anything like that and cause trouble, Moofy, you're going to basically just leave. Everyone else, you're gonna probably stick around and fight, but you're just gonna get in your car and get the fuck out.
So like once they end up at like that kind of the chapel area, I'll be there and just be kind of on my way out, like scrambling to my car, basically.
If they are shooting, yes.
Understood. But if they're not, they'll come and talk to me.
Yeah, if they come to talk to you and try and convince you to leave, it'll just be up to roleplay at that point.
I see.
I will let you know if you should have them get the fuck out or shoot them or whatever the fuck.
Naturally, the default will be naturally we're reluctant to leave.
Yes.
We're making a living here.
Essentially.
Gotcha.
Yes, Mr. Pirate, sir. Also, if you accidentally respawn at any chance, there is a teleport that will teleport you to the church. Hun, if you could be here facing this way. Karma. If you could sit here and be facing this way, so it's an easy getaway. Oh, they're the ones sitting in the seat. Turn around. It's their fault. Yeah, now back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Good. Stop. Go forward. 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 A little bit more. You're good. If there are no more questions, I will start getting players in here.
Also, naturally, just making sure while they're still fighting their way up, I can just be a regular goon. Yeah.
I was just giving you a thumbs up.
Gotcha.
Not you, Moofy, sorry. If they are fighting their way up, I want everybody to, like, start swarming. Not swarming, but, like, basically you're hearing gunfire, you're getting ready for a fight. So, I'll let you know when gunfire is going off, because I'm sure you won't be able to hear it over there. So yeah, if you want to come in as a goon until they get to, like, the church, then you can be your mans.
Gotcha.
Hell, even if you just, if there is gunfire happening, even if you want to, like, come out and, like, try and talk to them, by all means, go for it. It's entirely up to you. If you just want to start shooting them, that's also fine. If anybody goes to grab you, like any of the players, you have a device on you, which is essentially just a EMP.
Ooh.
So, if any of them try to grab you, they'll be hit with that. Their suit will stop and all that, and especially because Vane has a big fuck-off rail cannon, all their things will be useless.
Noted.
Same with the captain's sword and everything.
What the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
Things are happening.
If there are no further questions, I'm going to get the players in here. How many people do we have at front, actually? Can we get one more person, one or two more people up front? Right now, we only have Jasper up there. We got Lila heading over there. I just need one more. Okay, we have Andre and Art. Or not. We have Andre. Somebody respawned. Those fools.
It was me, I'm the fool.
Alright, we got our people up front, though. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to get the Chuckle Fox in here.
I'm sorry if this gets the video claimed, cause I am a dumb and can't check. I mean, that's why I didn't put the other version on, cause like the other version had the copyright claim there, or not even. Well, yeah, the copyright claim is not an issue. It's when it's like a copyright strike that is an issue. But this video is here and it's like fine, so yep, there he goes. Dear lord, there is some fucking lots of verticality here. Here come the players. That's a good ass skybox.
If any of you would like to go invisible and respawn and listen to what the players have, now would be the chance to do it. Just make sure you're invisible.
Line up, victims. I mean, friends.
I'm not your friend. Give me last.
You're my invisible.
believe
it.
Yes, unfortunately.
Now, I'm gonna say this now. If you don't have your shit ready, go to this side.
I haven't.
The gun is too small. It needs to...
Oh shit, I'm first? Yeah, my fault. I compressed myself. No, I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready.
So, light Ava suit. I have, this thing, my pistol, Swihander, edges, primal focus, +4 to rolls during combat only, when solo. So that means duels or outnumbered. Minor edge being smooth tongue, +2 on persuasion checks. And my 2 major flaws are -2 on all rolls when working with a species that is not blocking, and -2 on sanity checks the moment he spells blood. And the last one is -2 on all rolls concerning technology and science. The bonus rolls being +2 to melee and +2 to tracking and hunting.
Understood. Captain.
Hi, medium EVA suit. Specialty in infantry. Major edge is a +4 on all psionic rolls. Minor edge is a +2 on armor and evasion rolls. This is medium armor since the update. Major flaw, -4 when attempting persuasion or diplomacy with people we just got out of combat with.
Understood.
And then minor flaw, other scions will target me, will prioritize me as a target. And then a bonus, backstory bonus, +2 to melee and +2 to history.
Understood.
Hi.
Victim number 3. I mean, yo.
Yes, of course. Class is security. Specialty is espionage. My major edge is +4 on any covert activities. My minor edge is +2 using small weapons, i.e. pistols. My major flaw is a -4 on injury roll checks when I'm hit with a massive bludgeoning force, falling from a large height, getting hit by a boulder, that kind of stuff.
Flatten him.
Yes, -2 insight checks made against Oracle. My background bonuses, I get +2 to stealth, and my other one will be, I haven't updated the character sheet, but it's going to be +2 to mind psionics.
Understood.
Yes.
How much to psionics? +2?
+2. It's a background.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
I'm skipping you.
Oh, I have medium armor, so that +2 to my stealth. It's nullified.
Okay. What do you want from me? What are you?
Hi. I am security sniper, specialty in combat precision. I have sniper rifle, SMG, tech blades, light EVA suit. Major edge, I get a +4 to attacks made with single shot weapons, which is only my sniper rifle. Minor edge, I get +2 to attacks made from stealth or made against targets that have not detected me. Major flaw, I will follow all orders given, no matter what they entail, and I will continue to do so until told to stop or until I die. Minor flaw, I impose -2 to all peaceful diplomacy rolls while I'm within line of sight of them. I have a +2 to shooting and a +2 to stealth. On my backstory.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Why am I the one that talks well? What's going on?
Hi, hello.
Turn off your voice mod.
Oh.
Other thing to note, I have the psionic shroud. I will be starting the mission deployed like this.
Hold on. Okay, it does work. It's just a little funky when I look this way. You'll be starting the mission looking like that?
I'll be starting the mission stealth. Starting in concealment, and then...
What do you have next, Tom?
Alright, hi, hello. I am the only engineer class on this mission.
I'm a pirate hunter, bounty hunter that specializes in sabotage. My major edge gives me a +4 when identifying layout, key features, and weak points for vehicles, primarily ships. My minor edge gives me a +2 to stealth, and for attack rolls against targets that see me. My major flaw, I get a -4 to all medical rolls I make. And I have difficulty healing from injuries if I do not have medical assistance. I have 2 minor flaws, one of which doesn't really matter, because I have a -2 to piloting large vessels. The one that matters is I have a -2 to all non-combat rolls when I'm directly dealing with other bounty hunters or members of the law. I'm also highly likely to be recognized in any establishment that would regularly see bounty hunters. My backstory bonuses, I have a +2 to all of my rolls versus heavy armor or vehicle plating. And I have a +2 in low grav or when maintaining balance.
Alright.
Both of my weapons are single shot weapons. I also have a melee thing here. My primary weapon, I will primarily be using quote low power shots for infantry, but it can be varied in power. My sidearm primarily is a shotgun, but I can also load it with a variety of utility shells. I believe, did we ever decide, we classify as medium armor? Is that the decision?
Yes, that is medium armor.
Okay, so I have a net 0 to stealth.
Alright.
I have a variety of cybernetics, but I don't know if any of them matter here, except for I have a targeting HUD, but that's flavor mode.
Alright.
Hi. Weapons. Pointy stick. And if someone has a fucking gun, I am picking it up and using it. Anyway.
You should have made it like 3 times bigger.
I should have, but we're here. I closed Unity. Major
hold on. Show it to everyone else.
Look how big that fucking thing is. That thing will kill somebody.
Alright. Oh fuck, no. No, it only has one fucking shot. Okay, I have to turn it on and off. Anyway. Major Edge, botanist. Yeah, medic, then Major Edge is botanist. I do have plants with me. It is, she's been growing plants since the last time she went on a mission, and they've been fully grown, so she has those there. If you want to say that it lasts this mission, then they're out. Yep. Then Minor Edge, a small stature. I'm able to fit into very small places. Major flaw, malnourished. Any athletics I do will be done at a -4. And minor flaw is I have a -2 in technology. Backstory is +2 medical, +2 stealth.
Alright. You have advantage +2 to healing?
+2 from backstory, then plus the new major edge that we were talking about, I get the full bonfire because it's a plant.
6.
Yep, +6 for this mission only. Does not transfer back to the ship.
Okay. I'd also like to point out that you have officially the medic with the highest almost casualty count. Like to have that pointed out.
Great.
So good luck, everyone.
Great.
We got
Alright, best like.
I'm pretty sure they'll.
Fuck you, Reggie.
I'm a ghost. I'm not here.
Fuck you, ghost.
I am invisible,
I
right?
think he is a
Yes,
ghost.
beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, good.
What is taking so long?
That-
Starting up this mission.
They just finished
Like
going through all the
6
things.
people.
Yeah, they just finished
6
going through
people
all
have
the
to
things.
Say 4 bonuses.
Mm-hmm. 6.
2
Yeah.
flaws.
Oh yeah, I know.
What their guns do, yeah. There's so many.
You doing good, Karma?
Cards are now up. Repeat, cards are now up.
Right.
If you haven't already, please get into position. Excuse me, sorry.
It's a good loop. Barely hear it loop. Bah. Bah. Looking at all those sounds moves slightly differently.
Something I forgot to state. Moofy, when you are your guy, you will be able to see Siri when they are invisible.
Noted. Will I know that they're cloaking and like kind of be able to?
Yes,
Like,
you will know
got
their
it.
exact position and you'll know that they're cloaked.
Understood.
If Vane gets too close to the fence, fire a gun in the air.
We're here to discuss the ongoing debate.
Yet you come here, weapons drawn, eh?
Always. Standard protocol.
What do we think, boys? Are you trustworthy?
Yeah. We have no with anyone here.
Also get them down from there.
Vane, please see those there.
Time to wait and see, and then boy.
DM.
Yes.
Use one of my base psionic powers and just try to get a feel if this individual here is being fully honest with us. It's like scanning the very surface level thoughts.
He seems like he's being honest.
Doesn't seem to be much malice in what he's doing.
Shall we?
When they get out of view, if you guys want to respawn, and I say respawn, if you want to go invisible and get ahead of them.
Not the friendliest I've ever met. Can't say I blame them.
Moofy, you might want to go be your man.
I'm on it.
If they try to touch the car at all, usher them away from it. You could have more people populate the church when they enter. In case anything goes to shit. You want to make sure you protect your boss.
How's it going with you?
10 dudes. We need more dudes in here.
The reasons how we make our living after Centurion did us all in the way they did. The only thing we could do to make ends meet out here. This is the only place we found suitable.
Well, perhaps there's a different route you can take on this. Think of it this way. You have an entire group of colonists that don't have protection right now. Why don't you?
You think they'll get protection from the people that just recently raided them? I don't think they'd be very happy about that.
Have you attempted to work things out? They asked us not to cause harm or kill anyone yet. They just wish to continue and live their lives in peace. Think of it this way. You protect them, you have... Think of it this way. Work out the deal with them. You protect them, you get food, you get shelter.
How long have you been doing this for? 2 years?
Might be another possible path forward.
Yeah.
Sounds intriguing. But we would need a guarantee.
As much as I'd like to take your word that they would be willing to accept us with open arms, I need some kind of guarantee.
Let's see if we can...
As far as we know, you could be corralling us back there, and you'll be put in cells, or what?
Feel free to bring attention to Siri hiding behind the pillar.
Yes, do that. Do get them on the floor. Also, don't exactly appreciate the one behind the pillar. The way they're skulking about is making me nervous. And you don't like me. You won't like me when I'm nervous. There's no one there, dude. Ah, you cannot see what I see. Someone hiding. I'm sober today. I know what I'm seeing.
trying to raid the control tower.
Okay. Sarah 1, we read you.
This is Captain Gattle. When making discussions with the group, a idea has come to mind. Perhaps instead of a removal or an all-out stopping, perhaps a union of forces. They assist in the colony, forming colony's protection. In exchange, you give them food and shelter. You help each other out.
I'll have to talk to my higher-ups about it. Might take a day or so. But we can see what we can do.
So, what did the big man say?
They said they need to communicate with their higher-ups, but it could be a workable trade.
Bureaucracy, of course. Well...
You don't see the harm in it, but they have until tomorrow night.
I didn't see the... armament, but you all have until tomorrow night. Settled. If we don't get an answer by then, nothing will change. We'll go right back to our modus operandi. Well, if you'll excuse me, unless there's something else you'd like to bring up and dirty up our ass, I have a card for you.
Might be better to get them out of here.
On the control tower is a necessary thing. Well, there's a lot taken up the place. You, out of this temple. Out of my town until we have an answer.
Control towers are primary contact points right now.
You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Boss
Keep him moving, Pipsqueak.
I'm taller than you are.
You got a real small presence.
Go on, pal.
That's fucking foul. This man just spit on my girlfriend. Lila, Jasper, Art, if you could follow them all out.
reasonable.
You want my honest opinion, Captain? Seems to be. And I know. Individuals that are, let's say, like them. The moment we leave, the moment that our contractees are left alone and undefended, we'll just be at their mercy again, would they not?
My thoughts exactly. Pirates rarely quit for long. But they weren't pirates until the colonists came here. These were just people who were left by Centurion. They did not have to resort to piracy. They could have started out by being peaceful.
Sometimes when people have no say, they have to make decisions like that.
We don't know the full story. All we know, Paulus continued the territory that they had enjoyed. And that's why they're pushed back into the waste of the earth. You do.
Specifically when moving to high ground, on top of the rust metal.
Take advantage of the metal that one.
So we must think this pragmatically. Yes. If we sit here and we complete our contract, I suppose we get what we want. And we can leave. In that instance, there'll be no bloodshed on our end, no bloodshed on their end, and we all walk out of this, let's say, fancy. Settlers here might pay the price down the road for it, however. As it relates to our mission, doing nothing may actually be the best course of action. Everyone leaves. Everyone here leaves safe. And we get what we want. And they come looking. What if they become emperor? That's a lot of what ifs. Unlikely. I suppose we'll shoot them.
Well, they're also established pretty well. You would think that they would have tried to do that for it.
Most groups like this are probably already criminals running to break away from that life. Usually.
We'll have to fight our hands in either case if they are truly trained by Centurion. Don't be a run-of-the-mill rogues and thugs.
That is the least of my concern.
And what's your concern now?
I don't know yet. This is your thing. I'm just the muscle.
It's hard to tell, but I think they might be coming back with combat. It's up in the air at the moment.
I'm present.
Did I get a feeling for their leader? Was he emanating some kind of semantics? Especially when he was looking at our buddy. Okay. Understood.
One has a perfect vantage point on all of us. The top of smokestack.
Something to note. I believe their leader is some kind of scion. I believe you probably felt that as well.
I did. He is also looking towards Ceres' direction, which is docking now.
Yeah.
Having fun, dude. Having fun, guys. What the
1
boss
a.m.
say?
for me. I'm gonna have to head out now. All right. Good night.
Night.
Might be finishing up here soon. Bye-bye. Woo.
Just to clarify.
Have to at least give them a chance at peace. Let's see what the control tower has to say. See what the higher ups have to say.
Everyone may now respawn. Guards are now down.
Did you have fun there, Lila?
I'll kill you, Dawn.
Yay. Oh, I'm in the car.
Where the fuck am I?
Hold on. Hold on. Where's Murphy? Go ahead. Give me my wild
I'm so sorry.
Did you? Now, let me get this straight. Everyone shut up. Let me get this straight. Did you spit on my girlfriend And I quote her from my stream. Then call her dirty. Am I hearing this right?
To be fair, I spit on a rag and then used the rag to clean the car that I completely forgot was a player. No, it doesn't.
I mean, hang on.
Finally.
Let's not kid ourselves. Who gave him the role? Just saying.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. He's right.
I'm just.
I'm not gonna start a fight if I don't have to.
Yeah.
Wait.
Tiny car.
RC car.
This needs to be on a mission at some point.
Wait, hold on.
Mario Kart.
Wait, hold on.
All right.
Oh,
Listen up.
Holding.
Wait.
Listen to me.
Oh, he's a little tober. Oh, I fell off.
What the fuck? Anyways, for clarification on what's going to happen, because it is already 1 in the morning, we're gonna call session here, and next session we will start on the ship as per usual, and we will then continue the rest of the module. There's some stuff that I have to do because I wasn't expecting it to go this way. But also for clarification, the same players that went on this module will be the same players that go on it next week.
I gotta fine tune the gun. Let's go.
Do I get to make an atlas? Yeah, make it as big as possible. For the funnies of it.
I'm going to. I need to know what fucking thing we did fucking
I wanna punch this motherfucker so high.
I'm a perfectly normal member of society.
Now, if you all want to
What?
Walk off, go do your own thing, go right ahead.
I want to be super cat girl.
I hope you all have.
Could you? Would
More
be super
chefing.
cat girl.
I don't know why I went with a pirate voice.
Oh man.
Well,
I want to let you know I figured
have a good day with
The
us
end.
reading. Let's go.